Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Naturally Nelo, and on today's episode I'm going to show you how to lay and slay your edges just like I did over here. So let's get into it. Okay, so for today's episode I'm going to be using Aunt Jackies Flaxseed Recipes Tame My Edges Smoothing Gel. So I haven't really used this before. I think I've used it like once before, but like years ago when I was first going natural, and I had no idea what I was doing. So I think I kind of just used it didn't work, and then I kind of like threw it away because I was like, whatever. So I'm gonna give it another try for this video, which actually I already did, as you can see. So we're gonna go back in time and I'm gonna show you guys how I achieved this look. Okay, so for today's video, I have about 3-4 day old wash and go hair that I'm gonna put up in some kind of up to high bun situation, and I'm gonna try to, you know, some lovely edges, lay my edges. And for the gel around my hair, I'm also gonna be using Aunt Jackie's Don't Shrink Flaxseed Elongating Curling Gel. So this is actually the same gel that I used to do my wash and go. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it. So make sure you catch that if you want to know how to use this to do a quick, simple, easy wash and go. So first things first, I'm going to start off with a bottle of water, a little spritzer, mister, whatever you want to call it, and just lightly go around my hair, slightly spraying it, because this is where I'm going to be applying the gel all around my hair. I'm also just going to go ahead and just refresh the rest of my curls by just lightly spraying around my hair. Not too much, I don't want my hair to be soaking wet, right? So it's just like a light refresher. Actually feels really good as well. The next step I'm going to do is use a simple bristle brush to just comb back my hair and just make sure that I'm creating a smooth surface. And I'm just going to do that all around my hair. So once I've done that and it's nice and smooth all around, no knots, no tangles, I'm then going to go in and put some gel. So like I said, for this style I'm going to be using the Flaxseed Elongating Curling Gel. It's not a gel that has a lot of hold, and I do think I mentioned that when I did the video for my wash and go, but it will work for this type of hairstyle because it's just a simple updo. But definitely if I wanted something with more hold, if I knew I was going to be, I don't know, running around, or just if I wanted a style that was going to last longer, then I would probably use a gel with more hold. But for today's video, this is going to work just fine. This is something that you can easily find at your local beauty supply store. This is something that you can easily find at your local beauty supply store. If you live in Southern Africa, then Clicks should be your go-to place because this is available there. I do know that some other wholesalers sell it as well, but point is, you can easily find this and it will work for a simple style that's just for the day that you're not trying to make last for like a whole week. Okay, so now in terms of how much gel I put, like, that is entirely subjective to you. I always say put how much your hair needs. That's what I do. If your hair needs more gel, put more gel. I know the instructions might say put a dime size or put, like, you know, a small amount. Like, if your hair needs more, it needs more. And I've never been afraid to just give my hair what it wants. I'm also not going to put, you know, way too much product on my hair because I don't want build up and I don't want it to get all gunky. But if my hair needs more product, it needs more product. So that's what I'm going to do. So I've just taken a little bit because I can always go back in and add more. Just rubbing that through my hands, and then I'm just gonna go around either side of my hair and just smooth out that gel, just like that. So like I said, put as much as you feel you need for the kind of look you're going for. I'm going for like a medium hold look. I'm not going for like that super sleek kind of look. So this is just a simple one. And once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go in with my brush and just sleek it out even more. So you see, I didn't really even use that much gel to get it to where I want it to be. And now I'm gonna tie up my hair. And guess what I'm using? Guys, if you live in Southern Africa, then you know exactly what this is, because a lot of ladies use this in this part of the world. Actually, in other parts of the world, I'm sure. It's just like a hack. So pro tip, this is a stocking, a regular stocking for women that you wear in your legs. I just went and cut one of the pantyhose, aka pantyhose, and yeah, I think this is even like the leg part, as you can see, where the leg goes in. Guys, this is like the biggest life hack, okay? It gives you the right amount of elasticity, okay? It doesn't snag or catch onto your hair like elastic does and rip out your hair, so it's really easy on the hair. And it just does the job. Like, oh my gosh, it just does the job. Okay, so I'm just securing it in the back by just making a simple knot. And there you go. See? Works wonders. Nobody even knows. You can't even see. Like, it's just the best, honestly. And it's like the cheapest, most just cost-effective way to tie your hair. So next is the edge control. Open that up. It comes in this cute little tub, and it pretty much smells like the rest of the range, which I guess is this flaxseed sort of scent. So I'm just gonna get a dab of that using my nail because I have long nails. I'm just gonna put it on the back of my hand because, you know, we're old school like that, and like all habits die hard. So I'm just gonna lightly brush my edges here just to get them out of the bun, because right now they're tucked away. So I'm bringing out my little baby hairs. And my sideburns. Can you believe that at one point in my life I hated my sideburns so much? My brother would always tell me like it's gonna grow into a beard, so I was like terrified, and I'd actually like cut them or shave them off when I was younger. I know, crazy, but now they're like one of the most things that I love about my hair. So yeah, to all you young girls out there who don't like your sideburns, trust me, you're gonna grow up one day and everybody's gonna tell you how bomb they are, so keep them. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with this toothbrush. By the way, I got this like on a plane somewhere, I don't know, Qatar Airways, who knows, but I liked it because of the size. It's not like your standard toothbrush, which is big. Of course, they are edge laying brushes specifically made to lay your edges, and if you have one of those or access to one of those, by all means go ahead and do that. But I'm all about just being super, you know, innovative and using what I have around me instead of having to rely on ordering things online, because at the end of the day, where I live, it's not so easy to get hair products as it is, say, in the United States or wherever else. So this is what I'm going to use. It works for me, it will work for you, it'll get the job done. So just get a toothbrush or whatever other brush that you have access to that's going to help you lay your edges. Now I'm just going to take some of the gel on the back of my hand and just put onto the toothbrush and kind of just apply it. Alternatively, you can just take a little dab and just kind of dab it down where you know you're gonna need it. Pro tip again, this is for girls that wear foundation and makeup. You might want to do this first before putting on makeup, because you don't want your foundation or your concealer or your highlight or whatever it is to get mixed up in the gel. it can get really messy really quickly. So do be mindful of how you're going to lay your edges before or after you do your makeup. I usually do them before so that when I'm applying my makeup, it's already done and I can just, you know, go around it rather than doing it first and then hoping that my edges don't get into the makeup. You know what I mean if you've gone through this before. So just pro tip, lay your edges first, then do your makeup, which is kind of going against what I've done right now. But for the purposes of this video, just make sure that you be mindful of your makeup when you're laying your edges. Alright, so I'm done laying my edges. Well, not completely done, because one step that I've noticed not a lot of people do, but it really helps, well, it really helps lay my edges, and that's using a satin scarf. So all I do is just tie the satin scarf around my edges, just tie it in the back. So usually what I do is when I'm getting ready, I do my hair first. If I'm laying my edges, I lay my edges and then I tie my satin scarf around and then I do my makeup. And by the time I'm done doing my makeup, my edges should also be nice and slayed. So you do want to make sure that you've covered all your edges underneath the scarf. And you want to leave it there for about 5 to 10 minutes and then take it off. So as soon as I can feel that my hair is dry underneath the satin scarf, I can just go right ahead, undo it, and take it off. And there you go. Beautifully laid edges. Of course, you can play around with how you want to do the whole pattern or twirl. You can really go and you know how it be sometimes. So definitely take your time if you want to create like some really cool curly patterns. This I think is just simple and sleek, and I can go to work like this. I can, you know, feel comfortable going wherever I want to go. So I really love this look, and I think it's relatively easy to do. So pro tip, don't forget the satin scarf. Alright, I think I am done. My hair is tied up, it's slicked back, my edges are done, I've even done my sideburns, which I love so much. And there you go. So this was just supposed to be a quick, easy, simple video on how you can do an updo, lay your edges for my beginner ladies who are just getting started. I know so many of you have inboxed me on Facebook asking me so many questions, and I know some of your concerns are product availability, because if you live in Southern Africa, then you might not be able to get a lot of the other products that we see on so many YouTube videos. But luckily we now have Clicks, which has been a godsend, oh my goodness, because they carry a lot of natural hair products. So does Discam, and even some of your local cash and carries or beauty supply stores. Do check them out. You'll be surprised what you can find. But it's not all about your product, it's also about your technique and just trying new things. You never know, just try it. It might work for you, it might not. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do let me know what you think. Drop a comment. I'm always learning. Like, I am not an expert by any means, but I love sharing information that I think is valuable to people out there, especially women in this part of the world in Southern Africa, because I know we don't have the luxury of some of the products that other women are able to get in other parts of the world. We have to work with what we get here. So I'm just sharing what I know, and do share what you know. If you have a tip, if you have a trick, if there's something that you want to point out, let me know in the comments. If you have a video suggestion as well, do let me know that as well. Wow, I said as well like 10 times. So do drop a like, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Until the next time, goodbye my loves.